to hit the opponent at the wrist with a whip-like motion of your hand. Or you hit just below the thumb. If you're knocking the gun out using both hands, one hits at the base of the wrist and the other one just at the knuckles area. Again, when you can reach the gun, take a step off to the side and knock the gun out. Again, when you're able to knock the gun out from the opponent's hand, his eyes start following where the gun is going. And this enables you to take down the opponent and control him. Again, just sort of squat down a little bit, step to the side, knock the gun out. You could hit him right in the knuckles there. You can knock it out using your fist, or just with your open hand hitting from both sides. Again, there's another variant where you could take a step off to the side and just knock it out using one of your hands. You could hit him right there when he's holding the gun with two hands, and right away you can remove the gun. In this situation, you loosen the grip of the gun with one hand and rip it out with the other. Step softly to the side. And here you can strike on the knuckles so that the fingers are loosened. In this situation, you can squat down just a little bit and move the gun up. Squat down and then pull on the gun downwards. Again, here you can grab by the finger and twist the gun out. You can squat down, grab a hold of his hand, and press downwards. You can open his hand using your knees. Lock the finger using the trigger guard. Remove the gun, and it's yours. Don't grab for the barrel of the gun, grab for the hand. Because if you grab the barrel, the slide can move, and it could hit your hand. So therefore, you shouldn't grab the barrel of the gun like that. So grab the hand, press downwards. After that, you can use the knee and pull him in the head. Here, kick him in the elbow, and the gun is in your hands. You can knock the gun out also using this part of your open hand. That spot just under the knuckle. You have a whip-like hit in that. It's easy to remove the gun after you loosen the grip again. Just below the pinky is the point where you should hit. Again, you see my hands are no higher than the barrel of the gun. And if I want to make this work against the gun quick, I twist again just a bit to the top. And I can control the situation when I have the gun. Another type of work again when you can actually reach the gun. In this case, you twist his hand and you rip it out. And step to the side, grab from over the top, twist to the side, and pull it out. The ripping motion should be sort of in a loop-like direction. Similarly, you can do this from the bottom. Again, here the opponent is holding the gun very tightly, so you pull it towards you a bit. If I start the motion just going to the side, I won't be able to pull it out. So I have to pull the opponent just a little bit towards myself, and after that it's much easier to rip the gun out. Pull the opponent towards you and then to the side. What you can do is a little bit rougher. In this case, you can right away use the gun to hit the opponent in the face. See, I'm grabbing more using my fingers. This enables me to twist his hand using my fingers. And after that, it's easier to rip the gun out. Again, I'll step to the side, pull the gun towards me a little bit, and then rip it out. Similarly, I do the motion from the other side, using the other hand. The idea is basically the same whether it's from the left side or the right side, and whether you're grabbing from the top of the gun or from the bottom. Another variation of this work, you step off to the side, you move the gun away, and strike over the top at that point of pain which I talked about. Just in my body just a bit. My strike comes from over the top, and I can use the gun to hit the opponent. Again, off to the side, over the top to strike. It's also very effective when you can strike with the gun onto the opponent's collarbone. Here you can step on the opponent so that he can't move. Step to the side, rip the gun out, and you can hit him with the gun in all different parts of his body. Here you've twisted the hand of the opponent, but sometimes the opponent is still holding the gun quite tightly. In this case, you'll strike his hand with your other hand and then rip out the gun. So once again, you twist the wrist around. The wrist is exposed, and you can slap with your other hand onto it. Again, step off to the side, twisted the hand, and then you have a whip-like strike with your other hand, and you've gotten a gun. Again, in this situation where you could reach the gun using your leg. Again, step off to the side, and this leg becomes free for work. Again, you hit in that point of pain just in the base of the wrist. Again, step to the side, this leg becomes free, and you've got that kick in the wrist area. Again, you've kicked, and you can help with your other hand to take the gun. So again, step off to the side. As he's trying to follow you, you quickly kick and remove the gun. And again, take a step off to the side, kick, and remove the gun. Here you can kick in the back part of the hand of the opponent. See, here you have a sort of a rotating kick. Again, take a step off to the side, and a rotational kick to the back of the wrist. Again, take off a step to the side. The heavier the gun, the easier it is to knock it out of the opponent's hand. And this is another variation. In this case, you could reach the gun, get the step just off to the side, twist the leg around. This is the area where you should be kicking this variation. These are the 2 points. Again, here's the